is present on the victim's clothing. So Frank Sterling could not have committed this crime.
As a defense lawyer,
After
this is what
18
you dream
years?
about.
Wow.
Irrefutable proof that someone else committed the crime that your client's been accused of. The only thing that could be better would be for that someone else to admit he did it.
It's worth a shot. Frank's lawyers reach out to Mark Christie. A confession from Christie will guarantee Frank walks.
We got Richard Byington from Reed & Associates, which is the organization that basically teaches every law enforcement officer in the country how to interrogate witnesses. They went armed with the DNA results so that they could confront Mr. Christie with those results.
The trouble is, Christie's not the kind of guy to give away something for nothing. He wants to play mind games.
This is the guy who kills wantonly and then gets away with it, beats the cops, and then needs everyone to know that he did that.
Christie says, well, why don't you tell me how I did it?
I'm working on the little baby
You're a
booty.
smart guy. Use your imagination.
You maybe beat her to death with a BB gun. Mr. Christie said, no BB gun. You know, you've seen the autopsy pictures. A BB gun, a little plastic gun, can't do that kind of damage. A railroad tie? Christie said, don't be an idiot. Do you know how much those things weigh? How about like part of a railroad tie? And Christie says, that's it.
Satisfied that he's proven how smart he is, Christie admits his guilt.
He describes how he beat Viola Manville to death with a piece of a railroad tie. He describes why he undressed her. He figured she'd die quicker from exposure if he took her clothes off, because she wasn't dead when he left.
That's how I did it.
Totally unaware of what's been happening behind the scenes. After 18 years behind bars for murder, Frank Sterling is led into court one last time.
The judge says all charges are dismissed against Mr. Sterling. He is free to go. Overwhelming. It's like, wow, I get to have my life back.
He put his hands on my side of my face and he looked at me and he said, Sharon, I'm coming home. And I said, yes, you are.
My prayer's been answered.
The judge tried to get the prosecution to admit to their wrongful conviction, and they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't say that they had convicted him wrongly. And people in the audience, I guess, kept saying to them, just say you were wrong. Just say you were wrong. They didn't.
Frank's first request as a free man? A good meal.
He said, I want dinosaur barbecue. So we walked down there so that he could have dinosaur barbecue and a beer.
The ribs over at the dinosaur barbecue were the best I ever had.
You know, one of the things about Frank is that he holds no grudges against anybody, and that's truly remarkable.
For Viola Manville's family, it's a relief too. Finally, they have closure. Viola can rest in peace.